Hello, welcome back. Last time I got all of my business done in the rest of the world other than Barracks, but Barracks is still undone. So, I'm here until it gets done. Alright, I put down a couple of markings because I was pretty convinced the bomb bug explodes there. What new things can I try today? I will for now continue being convinced the bomb bug explodes there. I always break these walls in pretty much the same pattern, just because that seems like the most promising. Maybe I need to try something different, but I don't have anything specific I want to do differently, so I don't know what I would do about that. Alright, so when I'm at this point in the puzzle, here's where I don't know what to do. There is a weird jank way to explode this, but not that at the same time. If I've exploded this, and I rode a block through there, which is not super hard to do, this statue gets put on the pressure plate, which I can just do without any fancy diagonal riding, pretty simply. Like this. And that gets me access to this part of the puzzle. So, all the decisions I make about what to put on this plate and like how to set up the rest of the room first seem like they lock me into an impossibility over on this side. You have a sight line coming to the outside. Is there anything else interesting I can do with that I haven't already tried? There is exactly one location I can stand to kill something here, and it is right there. That something has to be coming at me from this spot, and has to be a statue. Something coming at me from this spot could either have been anchored here or here. The ultimate thing I've always wanted to do is to pull this statue out early and anchor it here and get there. So let's look one more time at doing that. If I awaken you now, there's no part of the room I can go to put you in any different of a place, and even if I could, I would still have to step through here and you would end up exactly there. So this situation is unchangeable. You're not on the plate. You're nowhere I really care about. There's no angry eyes here to laser you or anything. I remember there was something funny I did with some push blocks to get a little bit more distance from that once. What was that thing that I did? Just remind me. It looked like this, I think? That doesn't do anything. It lets me round that corner, but I can do that anyway, can't I? Okay, so that block there didn't make a difference, right? It did. Yeah, but no, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so I can put a blockade here to stop you from going through there. I step on that, and nothing much really comes of it. Okay, so didn't have any new insights there. Let's try doing this again. Hey, look, the poison's gone. Having done that again, what are the things I can try from here? Certainly don't want that. What have I just done? Is that interesting? No. But let's play it out, just in case there's something I'm not seeing about it. I always go there, and it never works. Nope, you just have to die, and then I can get out of there. Wait, hold on. Well, yeah, sure, that's there, but now I'm in a corner and I can't get anywhere that I need to go. Okay. But this is the sort of thing I need to be trying. If ever I could transport myself out here with you asleep. That doesn't actually solve anything, because I would still... Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Because if this is held down, then I can bracket you there. And I can get... Hold on, let's just verify. So if I leave this part of the room uncleared, just to be sure I'm doing something that's true, I can then engineer a situation where you push me across, right? I'm pretty sure that looks like this. This. Yeah, so you're pushing me now, basically. Sure. Okay, so yes, that is true. I guess I'll set my checkpoint right here. So it looks like that's my goal. However, this sight line must be crossed because there's a trapdoor here, and I need to walk out of there. Unless I can awaken you now and stash you somewhere and do all this business and then get back out with you still stashed somehow, which I've tried before. So I can do all that. The problem is I can't get you back to a friendly place for pushing these things around afterward, right? Okay, well, let's explore that for a moment. So what is the requirement? I would probably want... Okay, so I have some options about where these things go. The presence of this block barrier makes me very suspicious. But, okay, no, remember, if I were to put a block here, while yes, I could awaken you and get you out... Alright, let's explore this. Is there a hypothetical spot I could put you? Where afterward I could retrieve a push block that had been stashed here. Where can you go? You can go here, you can go here, and that's nothing. Then I'm just kind of stuck. There was this nice friendly spot. I mean, you can go in the prison. But nobody wants you to go there. It's not really useful at all. Right? Is there, like, some secret way that this can somehow resolve? No, how could it possibly? Like, I cannot imagine any way that putting a statue here can ever be acceptable in any way. It just doesn't work, right? How could it? But yeah, with you in that spot, I can go in here and clear all this and you'll never move at all. So, okay, so elements I don't understand. I don't know whether I understand this or not, but I assume this is a prevention mechanism. Why is that, though? Why is this? It's just to be a wall, right? Just so it doesn't look weird with the walls spilling out here. I'm pondering whether, like, one statue could let another statue out, but no, not really. Okay, yeah, so things I don't understand. This door. I've never found a use for it. This block barrier seems like it's making things awkward for putting a block here, and maybe that's all it's doing? Maybe just to stop me from exploring that line of thinking? Which it doesn't. Why not a block barrier there, then? Like, surrounding this entire statue. Okay, but problem... Okay, now hang on. There was also the idea of rubble here instead of a push block. Okay, this is not something I've thought of recently. It's also pretty impossible. How could that ever happen? Like, this isn't open until I'm in here. The only way rubble gets there and I kill it is if, like, this is open and I pull this over here? That will not be happening for a lot of reasons. Unless I can have somebody out here who I retrieve when I'm in this area and then pull to me and kill there. So let's imagine that hypothetical. In this situation, for the moment, this block will go here, because there's nothing else to do it, really. I will awaken you and just leave you on the outside, sorta. Could I do this little subtask? Interesting. There's a few little special nuances with that. For one thing, it makes me not want to go all the way down here, which does connect this part of the puzzle to the rest, which is something I've been trying to do. Yeah, I can't do that, though. Where I want you to end up is not where you currently will end up. Okay, so now I also have the option of doing this, which gives me a north restriction instead of a south one. Maybe I can just be quick about this? Like, quick about getting to the switch and back so I can make that kill. Eyeballing the distances, that doesn't look too promising, but I don't know. Maybe somehow? Oh, well, okay. Hang on, no, this works fine. Okay, so I can do the subtask. Subtask is possible. Okay, cool, but I had to put this here to do that. And I'm not getting it back, and I can't one block push myself across with this statue. But I can pull it out and do these operations. Sure, cool. So that's all possible from there. But yeah, now you just won't push me how I want you to. So that's the end of that story. And if I had put this here instead, I mean, we know this doesn't work for a couple of reasons. Number one, if statue is here and I'm there, it just tries to... it doesn't slide down there, it just tries to push me this way, which it can't. And also, I don't think I can get you there from like this, the way I want. No, not the way I want. Like, yeah, no, that's just not there anymore. So I need both push blocks. Alright, so the core problem with this strategy, other than all the other problems, well, no, I think the one and only problem with it is that I had to put a push block here. Okay, no, hold up. Let's hypothesize that I had destroyed this somehow. Ow. Shoof, it's there. Shoof, it's there. Shoof, it's here and I'm dead. Statue's too close. No, for this to work, I need to use this bracketing space. So you bringing that back to me doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to some of the decisions here. Like, I just have to walk this entire decision tree and keep looking at the dead ends in it and see, somehow, one of the many, many things I have to look at must have a thing I haven't seen about it. I don't know which one. So, one question is, do I unstack this statue? Ever? If it remains stacked, I don't know what goes here, other than a push block, perhaps its push block. or me for a moment, but then this is the only one I can pull through there, and I can't get its rubble there. There's no way. So I have to unstack this statue. That's what I'm learning. Like, there's no doing this without unstacking that. The reason you can push me with one push block is because you're stacked. This can't be stacked up in any way that makes any sense. So right, if I had something else here somehow... Yeah, problem is I would then have this statue doing two jobs. It would both put its rubble here and put its rubble there. And it can't do both of those things. This door. What's this door for? Why are you here, door? I'm imagining, like, vaulting over this somehow? How would that happen? But, like, then that would give that door a purpose as a way to get back out. Yeah, okay, so right, I can infer some things about this. The fact that this door is here is absolutely useless if I have something permanently parked on this pressure plate and this wall is broken. It can't be used until I've touched this point, so it can't be used at an entrance, only as an exit. So I am entering here at some point. Ways to enter here. Somebody temporarily holds this down and I walk through. I'm up high and I vault over it. Somebody permanently holds this down and I walk through. Those are the three ways. Technically, if we're going into hypotheticals, this is destroyed and I get carried diagonally through here, but no, that's, there's only one explosion and it can't hit this and the thing it would have to hit for that to be true. Okay. Okay, got something silly. So it starts as usual. But there's a little variable I can poke to change... I put you in the wrong spot. I can't correct that from here. What was I doing? Right, okay. So you have a different task than usual. I'm gonna fry that up. Put you here. It'll do fine. This goes here. Wait, hold on. That relies on this being broken. Okay, different plan. No. What I was gonna have is this broken statue pushing the block through here, getting it on there while I'm all the way over here. But none of that can happen. I'm dreaming here. Let's do kind of a lesser version of that, which doesn't work at all, but let's pretend. Oh, you awaken when I do that. Okay, so that's a problem in itself. Oh right, you move first, of course. So no. If I were doing it from the other side, if this was broken, then I wouldn't have had to step this far and awaken you. Okay. So what that would do is let me keep a loose statue here who would proceed to kill me. I would not have control over it. Yeah, you would have pushed... Okay. So now, hold up, but also... How am I initiating that push? From in here I'm not. Not from that side. Okay, no, hold on. I can do what I'm doing here slightly better. Without awakening that. Okay. But that's just a permanent press. There's no move I can make that would have this statue stepping on there and staying there while I walk up here, right? Right, I would need a lot more obstacles because... So first of all, you'd have to step onto it. So, right. So I want to be here when that's pressed. Statue has no reason to step south. Wait a sec. No. Well, no, hold on. So remember... Let's go back to when I was blowing this up. And pulling you all the way through here. What does this gain me? I guess the thing I'm ultimately trying to gain, which this does not gain me, is the ability to keep you alive on the outside to later place your rubble here. But nothing about you interacting with that plate. Gets me that because then this would be closed. If you're only temporarily holding this, then I can't bring a statue in from outside. Okay, sure. So if my goal were to bring statue rubble from outside to place it here, I cannot do that with this only temporarily held. Because the statue can't let itself in. That's the same problem as me. This is too far from the door. So no. Is it my goal to get rubble here? Sure. White is fine. That's the closest to the statue color, I guess. I don't have a gray color. They have just a very slight little red twinge. They're not just straight up gray. Tinge. Tint. What does twinge mean? It's like hurt or something? Anyway. Is this my goal? That's why that's a question mark. Is this my goal, to put rubble here? The way in which that helps is to unpack this whole situation, have full control over both of my push blocks without you being awake. Because neither is a push block there. I can't even get a push block here anyway. But if I could, it would be another sightline blocker. Ability to unpack you and put you there, so this would be permanently open, so this would be useless in that solution. Why are you here, Adore? Signs point toward no, but not strongly enough for me to say for sure. Why are you here, Adore? Okay, so things this door could do. A statue stored in this area, like bracketed here, for example, could escape through it. How are you going to get something bracketed here? That's not happening. I mean, yes it can. If something comes in here, there's a rubble there, I walk in, I pull it up, that's there, and then I pull it back out. Sure, so yeah, so that whole circle deal. It goes in here, it gets stuck to that, I go through, I pull it back down. Now, an issue with that is that I can't, Why am I breaking this? What if I leave this unbroken and do some of the rest of the things that I'm doing? Does that help anything? Because maybe breaking that is one of my mistakes. And the reason I break that is to get a push block here but not on the wall. Is that necessary? So if I have both of my push blocks and I'm bringing a statue, like, anchored on there. I mean, it looks like it to me. While, yes, if I had a push block here and here, I could walk down with a statue there, and walk over and it would actually slide down. But then it still wouldn't be able to come in any way. And that's the only way that situation would look. Is there any other way a block can get into this area without this breaking? There's absolutely no way to get away from this wall. Unless, I mean, the only other way is to vault over this, which I'm not seeing happening. So now I'm pretty sure that has to break, right? It could be like on a statue's head, but I can't make that happen. Okay, so avoiding breaking this. Is that even relevant to what I'm trying to do here? So imagining I'm here, a statue is here. I don't even need that unbroken to get a statue from here to this spot. Okay, so that's irrelevant. But now, hold on. Why can't I do what I'm looking at doing here? Right, because I can't escape this without having awoken you, or just stash you somewhere while I go on a trip around the world. That's my old solution, right? So this little prison. There's no way to use it, right? As far as I know. Any stepping into this quadrant, like I can't access anything farther east than here in this quadrant. So it's these 15 spaces. Any stepping into one of these 15 spaces, 14 I guess, because I can't step directly there from anywhere else. Any stepping into one of these 14 spaces involves a statue being here, orthogonally in line with me. Well, yeah, I guess like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like those are the 6 tiles where I can release a statue from prison. Unless somebody else is stepping on this, which they're not, in which case I could go over here and burn a statue on coals. Or... there is no or, that's all. Or get it way too close to me as it rounds this corner to do anything of worth. Statue imprisoned here. Yeah, so if I step here, statue is there, no escape in any useful direction. If I step, yeah, here it's right next to me, here, no escape in any useful direction. Yeah, no, this is, a statue never goes here. A statue absolutely never goes there. There is nothing that could be done with that. Don't put it here. Okay, so back to what I was saying before. If both push blocks are under my control, I build this structure from here on down, get the statue who... yeah, so hypothetically, I get out of here somehow, awaken you, bracket here, walk this... hang on, okay, so... statues here, 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 that doesn't count, here, here... Yes, I can do the dance to get around, and again here. Walk in here, get it stuck on that. Walk over here, get it stuck on that. Walk over here, get it stuck on that. I guess that's assuming I've already put the push blocks where I want them, which in this case I would be able to if it's... Yeah, so this is the way in which statue rubble here helps me. It allows all of those things I just described to happen. Okay, so whose rubble goes there? If statue L's rubble goes here, it's not going there. It has to be there before I cross this line going in this direction, so it has to come from over here. No one exists other than statue L for that. That's impossible. So no, statue rubble is not going there. Unless it's statue L's rubble, which means how do I get through there? I don't. Statue rubble cannot go here. Alright, question answered. Was it answered correctly, though? You know what, let's make this statue colored, or the closest equivalent. No statue here, no rubble here. So if I'm cutting off that line of reasoning, what does that leave me with? Nothing new, right? I'm pretty much just right where I was. Well, examining other dead ends. Because this one has led nowhere. Okay. I did find a way to put rubble there, but it involved sacrificing a push block permanently, which I cannot... Okay. I guess the other question is there a way I have not seen, but that is possible, for this statue to push me across with a single push block? I need west to east movement. I need to be up high. Those two requirements very strongly imply the statue is stuck here while I go up high. This is the only way to get up. Again, don't imprison something here because you can't get away from it. This is such a weird shape. It seems so specific. Like, I don't understand all the things that this shape is made to do. I can be pushed in other directions than just over here. If I go here early, I'm not coming back. Nothing can, like, make my kills for me after that. I assume this puzzle's verified to be possible in the current version. That's the point I'm at, starting to question that assumption. Okay. Does this sign say anything that I can in any way remotely interpret as a clue? One phone call. Guards are the only ones with hands. None of the prisoners can actually dial the phone. We'll have to do that too then. No, that doesn't tell me anything. So where are the edges I can look at that might have something I haven't seen on them? So there's the idea of riding through here. What does that look like again? First of all, I have to explode there, and that was kind of a weird process, but wasn't, like, super hard. I think I had to break this. Actually, yeah, that's quite trivial, isn't it? What tells me that's wrong is all the room geometry that's specific to, like, other stuff happening. Let's see, how does this... How do I ride you? It's like this. This'll do it. Okay, I'm riding. So the only thing that does anything that looks useful at all is that. But then, ultimately, that's no better than just having exploded this, other than that this is open, but that's... There's no way that could be useful, right? Does any traversal change? No, I mean, I still have the problem of you just awakening too early. And I'm not even using that spot, really, as part of my... what I'm doing with you later. Yeah, none of this is relevant. Yeah, this spot, breaking this doesn't do anything. Like, what's the crux of this puzzle? What is it trying to get me to do? I feel like whatever the main action is just something I haven't even conceptualized this many hours in. Just the message that it's trying to communicate cannot reach me. I am unreachable by whatever this wants to tell me. Or do I just need to keep listening for longer? Like, I am listening at every possible point that I can find. So what haven't I found? Oh, that's funny. Cracked walls are only one tall. Yeah, that's one of those nuances I'm sure I looked at multiple times during development, and for some reason I decided that was the way that made sense. Yes, there are multiple reasons for that, but yes, cracked walls are only one tall, even though the things they connect to are infinitely tall. Yeah, this sightline just goes right up over that. That can't be relevant in any way, right? No. No, nobody's sightline is blocked by a cracked wall. Except for yours, sort of. Okay, I've done my best for today. See you next time to try again.